Hey all, Bynx here. Today's a really fun conversation that me and Ben Brode had about something both of us really love, food. Specifically, the delicious grilled cheese. We talk about both of our favorite recipes, the best way to make it, and why most grilled cheeses suck. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I hope you enjoy this fun video. As always, make sure to like the video, subscribe for daily Marvel Snap content, and catch you live at twitch.tv/Bynx_plays. Enjoy. You piece! This question is from me, Ben.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You have this really cool grilled cheese wrap that cool. is available. I really enjoyed watching it. It made me laugh.
Who's hungry? Hello, it's me, Brode got my beat. Back again with a brand new beat. See, it's time to eat. I'm not petite, so let me tell y'all fools how to make grilled cheese. I eat grilled cheese every day, so listen to what I say. I think you should make grilled cheese this way.
You put yellow mustard on a grilled cheese.
Yep.
As a grilled cheese enthusiast, I've never ever seen mustard on a grilled cheese. Hold on,
you're a grilled cheese enthusiast and you still have not tried yellow mustard on your grilled cheese sandwiches? Is this just like, you're just like that uninspired by my rap to never even give it a shot?
I don't own yellow mustard. I don't have it in my fridge, man.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna tell you the story. We're gonna go back several years here. Grilled cheese is an important part of my upbringing. It's like one of the foods my dad used to make the family on weekends. Everyone would chip in. I'd be grating slicing the Tillamook. Someone else would be on mustard duty. Someone else would be buttering the bread. Someone else would be grilling. We get out the electric flat grill and grill all these things. And I believe our recipe is the best grilled cheese recipe, bar none. And so I'm willing to accept that there may be better ones. So this place opened up near Blizzard. It was called The Melt, and it's a grilled cheese place. And I was like, well, I'll give it a shot, right? Grilled cheese, come on, how could it be? And I had a grilled cheese there, and it was terrible. And I was just like really disappointed. I was like, oh, man, this is not how you grill cheese. So there's another place, and it's called Grater Grilled Cheese, like a cheese grater, Grater. I was like, all right, well, I'll give it a shot. So they have a bunch of weird stuff. A lot of it is not grilled cheese. It's just sandwiches with cheese on it. They're melts. But I got the grilled cheese. I got the classic grilled cheese. And they served it to me. And I look at it, and they buttered just the middle. So the edges are just toast. It's not a grilled cheese sandwich. And I take a bite.
Lather that butter on the outside.
Yes. And I took a bite, and there was like not enough cheese to go to the edge. So I took my first bite, and I got just toasted bread. And I was furious. I was like, this is not a grilled cheese sandwich. This is just toasted bread. And so I finished it, and it didn't get better, even when I got to the parts that weren't just bread. And I was like, man, the world is broken. Someone needs to do something about these posers who pretend they're grilled cheese sandwich places, and they're making disgusting grilled cheese sandwiches. So, okay, so I wrote the song. In my opinion, I did not explain my recipe quite well enough. So there's a couple key components. They're in the YouTube comments of the video. But
awesome.
Okay, so most people do not put enough butter on their grilled cheese sandwiches.
100%
so
agree.
Like I just use like an enormous amount of butter. So that's why I said when you think you got enough butter, you got to double it up. Just go ham on the butter.
Do you go butter on the bread and butter in the pan? So you butter like the griddle.
No. I've tried both. I've tried either or, and I believe it's better to butter the bread first, not butter the pan. I think you actually get.
I sometimes go mayo on the bread, butter on the pan, and there's
no. Okay, here's why mayo has become a thing. Mayo is only a thing because people are not putting enough butter on their grilled cheese sandwiches.
Interesting.
It's easier to put enough mayo than it is to put enough butter. It's kind of challenging to put enough butter. It's ridiculous. You kind of feel like
you go all the way to the edge too.
Oh yeah. So a mayo, you gets in the crevices, right? Like you're just like you just mayo it up. It's like it's super spreadable. You got to leave your butter out or get super spreadable butter so you can go like maximum butter. You can't be like cold buttering your sourdough bread.
Just smashing it into the bread. Yeah,
right, exactly. It's challenging, so people go mayo, but the taste is not as good. Salted butter, by the way. Salted butter. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's like an important component of a great grilled cheese sandwich. Number two is the bread. Sourdough bread is much better than like any other bread for this. And here's why. It's the same reason why mustard is the right play for grilled cheese sandwiches. Grilled cheese is, when done, I think wrong, like not balanced enough. It's too umami. It's too one note. And like in a well-balanced dish, you've got like notes of acid, you've got like some different stuff. It actually highlights what's great about a grilled cheese sandwich. So sourdough bread adds some sourness, and the mustard adds some acidity to the sandwich. It brightens up the whole thing. It makes it so you can have like freaking 4 grilled cheese sandwiches. You don't get tired of eating these things. It's just like, it makes this like full package. It's delightful. And then, in my opinion, the all-time greatest soup pairing for a grilled cheese sandwich, especially this grilled cheese sandwich, one that's high on acidity and sourness, is the Campbell's vegetarian vegetable soup. It is
so not tomato soup, vegetable soup.
No. See, the reason people go tomato soup is because they're not putting mustard in their grilled cheese sandwiches.
So they need the acidity from the bisque. Or
absolutely, yes. So I understand why they do it, but it's actually is too flavorful, and you lose some of what's great about grilled cheese when you pair tomato soup with a grilled cheese sandwich. It's just a tomato sandwich, but you want the grilled cheese to be at the forefront of the taste experience. And the vegetarian soup, not the vegetable soup, the vegetarian vegetable soup.
What's the difference?
That one of them has meat, and it doesn't taste much worse. The vegetarian vegetable soup is a much better tasting Campbell's soup. Anyway,
and do you dunk or do you pair them together?
No, you dunk. It's a dunk.
It's a dunk. Okay.
Dunk and eat, yeah, and then you finish it off by finishing the soup. Listen, this is
the last bit is the
way.
cheese, because I didn't hear the cheese.
Oh,
like
okay, yeah.
Which cheese do you choose? Very important.
So I think everything else I've said is more important than the cheese. But
wow.
Because like there's a lot of cheeses that are good.
Sure.
And actually, there's some flexibility there. I think it's like harder to go wrong on cheese than it is to go wrong on bread. Like you
need to make everything around it good, and then you can have this variety of the different cheeses to get your kind of different.
However, in my opinion, Tillamook medium cheddar is the best grilled cheese sandwich cheese in this package. And I think a lot of folks mess this up and go sharp cheddar or extra sharp cheddar, because those are, like, I think, objectively better cheddars by themselves. But medium cheddar is the perfect pairing with the rest of this package. It's just it's the best one. And here's the other thing. Okay, a lot of people put too much cheese on their grilled cheese sandwiches. Like you actually
two slicer.
I'm a one slicer.
One slicer. I'm a one, and then you do it like diagonally, so you kind of get like it falling off of the sides a little bit.
I think it's just easy to overdo it on
one slicer.
Yeah, so I get the pre-sliced Tillamook medium cheddar. It's just slightly too little. I make sure I get it everywhere, and then I maybe like tear like half another slice and like kind of like scatter it around. But like
fill
it's enough.
The gaps. Yeah.
You got to get it all the way. I mean, she's got to go all the way to the, even if it goes beyond the edge, it's fine. It's going to crisp up in the pan. I'm sorry. There is one other critical piece of grilled cheese cookery. Mm-hmm. It's the temperature you cook it at. You got to cook it like medium to medium low. You cook grilled cheese too fast. Yeah. It's got to cook over a long period of time. It's critical.
I like the crunch, but also I think I probably use thinner bread than you, because like I feel like sourdough is generally a little bit thicker cut. Whereas I don't
know. I use like what they sell around here, St. Louis sourdough, but Pioneer sourdough is also good. I don't know what's in your region, but I don't think it's much thicker. Here's why. It's almost like you're frying the bread or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And you cook too high, and you're gonna burn it, and then the middle won't get like melty, right? Cook it medium or medium low. It does, like, and you got to babysit that thing. You can't like go do something else. You got to be like peeking.
Yeah.
Get it perfectly brown, like right before it starts to. It's gonna be crunchy. You're gonna get a great crunch on it.
I'm a crunch guy. I need my big crunch, man.
So just cook it as long as you need to. You just just don't cook it high. Like that's just gonna ruin the grilled cheese. Cook it low, or medium, and just babysit it. Just make sure it gets to the right, but golden brown basically. That's where you want it.
Very interesting. I like that a lot. You know what? Okay, so Ben, you have told me that you watch my TikTok, which I really appreciate, because I do enjoy my kind of TikToks. What I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm going to do a TikTok making exactly your grilled cheese and doing a review of it.
Oh, please do.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm excited, man, because you have brought a lot of things that are complete. I consider myself, my girlfriend does too, a very good grilled cheese maker, a grilled cheese enthusiast. And it's very different to how I make them. So I'm really excited to try.
Okay, I'm curious. What's the Bynx recipe here?
So, dude, I go like really classic. And Gasu, who's in my chat, he's one of my best friends from college. We kind of like worked on this together. Yeah, he's right there. I will usually do. There is a Pepperidge Farms hearty white bread, so it's like it's got some like bite to it, so it's not like a white, but I do like white bread. I personally usually don't like just sourdough in general or rye bread because sour breads sometimes pop off to me. I will try sourdough for it though, don't you worry, Ben. So I'll take that Pepperidge Farm hearty white. I will usually take two different cheeses. So I'll usually use a cheddar and a mozzarella. So I'll take one slice or 1.5 slices of mozzarella or of cheddar to fill the whole thing, and then also sprinkle mozzarella on it to kind of get like a little bit of dichotomy of like a salty, really melty cheese with more of like a sharp cheese that hits it. I'll take Kewpie mayo and I'll spread it on both sides, and I'll put like a fat dollop of butter in the pan. I'll let the butter melt, and then I'll put it down there, and I go medium high. I really like to get a crunch, and I will do it with Campbell's tomato soup. But I use half as much water as they asked you to put into it, so it gets a little bit extra thick.
Interesting. Yeah, that's like the antithesis of my grilled cheese recipe.
Yeah. or what I do sometimes, what I've been doing is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna butcher the name. It's it's like a Korean gochujang. Sorry, I just launched it there. I'll take a little bit of gochujang and just dip like the corner into like a little tiny bit of gochujang, because a little bit goes a long way with it.
Oh, interesting. That's an interesting strat. When we talk about balance of grilled cheese flavors, like spiciness is something that's not in my grilled cheese recipe. That could be interesting. Gochujang is like it's like having its day right now. A lot of people are incorporating it into a bunch of different cuisines.
Yeah, I've really been I've really enjoyed like Japanese cooking, and then I've gotten more into some other types of like Cajun or Asian cuisines. And gochujang is something that I just kind of started getting into, like making sauces with it. If I'm like making my own sauces, like putting a dal, but that is such a good base to start a sauce.
I did a gochujang steak recipe recently that was
it's like marinated.
So good. Yeah, it was like something I found online. It was really, really good.
Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.